32 of the Constitution generally deals with the remedies. It is derived from the cardinal principle ubi jus ibi remedium. For every right there is a legal remedy. So right are of two types: legal right and fundamental right. Violation of legal right. If there is violation of legal right, then we file suit in competent court. If there is violation of fundamental right, then we file petition in the Supreme Court under Article 32 and High Court under Article 226. Writs are of five types: writ of habeas corpus, writ of mandamus, writ of quo warranto, writ of prohibition, writ of certiorari. Writ of habeas corpus means to have the body. If the police officer detain a person without any legal justification affecting the liberty of the person detained himself or his legal representative can file a writ petition to the court under Article 32 of the Supreme Court and under Article 226 of the High Court. Then the court, Supreme Court and High Court shall issue writ of habeas corpus and ask the police officer on what ground the person is detained, and shall also ask the police officer to appear before the court. Now the police officer receives the writ, then the police officer has to give justification and plus appearance to the court. Justification is if the justification is valid, then the petition is cancelled. If the justification is invalid, then the police officer has to release the person immediately. Writ of mandamus means to command citizen. Here the citizen goes to the public officer for signature and stamp. Public officer is the person who is under obligation to give sign and stamp as per the law, but the public officer, if he just does not give stamp, sign and stamp to the citizen without any proper justification, then the citizen file a petition before the High Court and Supreme Court. The High Court and Supreme Court issues a writ of mandamus and asks the public officer, why did you refuse to do your legal obligation and also not fulfill your duties. So the public officer gives the justification. If the justification is valid, then the petition is withdrawn. If the justification is invalid, then the public officer has to follow the command. Quo Warranto means by what authority. Writ of Quo Warranto is related to the public officer. Transfer letter is given to the public officer. Public office is the office where the substantial public interest is involved. There is involvement of High Court judge, police officer, MP, MLA, government officer. So the public officer refused to leave the officer. Now it is an illegal possession or the occupancy. The new officer who was made in charge of that public office file a writ petition to the Supreme Court and the High Court. The court issued a writ of Quo Warranto and asked the public officer by what authority you are holding. Then if the reasons are not justified, then the old public officer has to immediately leave the office. Writ of prohibition means to stop. Prohibition is done when the jurisdiction was likely to abuse. The disputing parties file a suit to the court. The court, without having jurisdiction to decide the dispute, the court does not have the jurisdiction to decide the dispute, yet the judge decided to initiate the suit. Now the disputing parties file a writ petition before High Court or Supreme Court. The court issued writ of prohibition. The court shall issue writ of prohibition before the decision and ask the court why did order the court to stop initiating any case without any proper justification. Writ of certiorari. Writ of certiorari means to be certified or to be informed. The disputing parties file a suit to the court. The court does not have the jurisdiction to decide the suit. Yet the judge decide the case by abusing the jurisdiction. Now the disputing parties file a writ petition before High Court and Supreme Court. The court issues writ of certiorari. In the writ of certiorari, it shall be filed after the decision. Then it is considered as writ of certiorari. In case of writ of prohibition, it is the court shall issue before the decision. So the court asks by what certification you decide the case, and the court will quash the decision. Means dispose the decision.